Yo, everybody. Welcome back. It's No Border Sports. We are talking about the NFC West Championship game. It's me, Waruna, and our wonderful friend, Bayareaballer18.
Hey, thanks, fellas. I'm pumped up to talk some ball. Thanks for getting me on here.
Okay, so before we move on to the next topic, I want to quickly address the Army's question.
Yeah,
I don't think so, Devontae Adams to Niners, because today I saw a report. I can't remember what the source was, but some credible source saying he wants $30 million per year as a contract. I think for 49ers, the way they are scheming things up, especially given the situation that Jimmy Garoppolo might come back if we go on to win the Super Bowl this year. So I think that's too much because 49ers do not need that kind of a wide receiver because it's a waste. Because Jimmy Garoppolo, whatever the games that he win, there is no way that he is going to utilize $30 million wide receiver. Then you are just going to have $57 million quarterback and wide receiver basically unused.
He better run block very well. I mean, like Kittle well. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because we're not going to be, hopefully not be using him that much. You know what I mean? Every once in a while.
No, I'm sorry. There's no shot. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry to cut you off. There's no shot we're getting Devontae. I mean, we've invested so much in Brandon Ayuk and Deebo. Deebo's the guy we're going to pay. Deebo's going to get the big bucks. And then you got Kittle. So you got the three weapons. You got the nucleus there. You don't need to spend $25 million a year on Devontae Adams.
Try and find a diamond in the rough in the fourth or the fifth or something like that. You know what I mean? To try and, just every 2 years or something to take a shot.
We did with Juwan Jennings. I mean, he's been playing good. And he was what, sixth or seventh round?
And he could be the one. He could be the one. He was a seventh round. Yeah, yes. He was real close from not getting drafted. So glad we did. Right. I remember that. He was crying, and I was almost crying too because I was like, I wanted you. Like, once I heard he was still on the table, I was like, that's that guy. He's got that mentality of, just I want to punch you in the face. You know what I mean? Not that he hates him. It's just you're on the field and you're wearing the wrong jersey. So you need to get a mouthful of me,
He's a bully.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's move on to the next topic, Deebo. So today I saw the news again. During the Packers game, he went to Kyle Shanahan and said, okay, I want to return the kicks because the special teams are struggling. We all know that. So he wanted to help and he helped. Basically, this guy is like, okay, if Kyle lets him to be the offensive coordinator, he will take that too. He has that capacity. I believe he has that capacity. If you ask him to be the governor of California, I think Deebo will do it. He would say, okay, no, fine, I will do a better job. So the point is, how crucial is this? So are you excited? Deebo doing this, or are you worried that he might get hurt along the way so we do not get the output that we are used to get from him? Ryan, do you want to go first?
Oh, I was gonna let Baller go first. If you want me to. I got it.
No, I want to go first, Ryan. That way you don't steal my thunder.
Okay.
I'm really excited about this evolution of Deebo at kick return because, as you said, our kick return game has been so lackluster. And, I mean, Deebo, we played it correctly. I would not have put Deebo at kick return during the regular season, right? I would not have done that. It's not sustainable for 18 weeks. But during the playoffs, I mean, these are must-win games. You're looking for any kind of edge. Who can you put in a position to give your team a better chance at winning? And Deebo Samuel, this guy is the best weapon in the NFL. And I'm not even exaggerating. He's fast, he's physical, and he's got this great vision, right? It's like he sees the holes before anyone else does. Almost, it reminds me of Raheem Mostert. Mostert had the speed, but Mostert also had that vision where if the cutback lane is open, boom, he's taking it and he's gone. So Deebo's got some of that, but he's got more physicality to him. So I love it. Anytime you can get the ball into a playmaker's hands, you got to do it. And it paid off. He returned a kick return to the 50-yard line in that game against the Packers. So it's working.
So
Yes.
right as you were asking this question, I thought about like, you know how the connection what's his name up there in Green Bay has with Green Bay, or has with Aaron Rodgers. What's the coach up there? Huh?
Oh, who's that? LaFleur?
No, the coach, the head coach, LaFleur. Yes. So you know how Aaron could be like, "Hey, LaFleur, we need to run this," and LaFleur's like, "I got you, G." You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of, you know, chemistry you want between you and your quarterback. Kyle has that with Deebo. He's like, "Hey, you know, I'm feeling it right now. Feed me the ball." And if you notice, he went into the huddle and he said, "We're going to take this one to the house." He's trying to get everybody hyped up. Like, Kyle's about to throw a killer down the pipeline, guys. We all got to sell out for this one and let's break their backs. You know what I mean? And what did everybody do? Everybody sold out. Everybody sold out. So like, it's sad that it's with your wide receiver and not your quarterback. But if he can have that connection with his wide receiver and have a connection, you know, with a quarterback later on like that, that'll be amazing. And yes, I like to see him returning, especially now. This is the time where you pull out all the stops, you put your best talent in on special teams, whether it's Jimmy Ward or, you know, anybody. Like, if it thinks you'll get an edge, you put him in there. It's what you do. It's smartest thing to do. There's no time to leave anything on the field.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I want to add? I like how we transitioned away from Ayuk. I mean, Ayuk wasn't terrible on punt return, but Travis Benjamin, I feel a little more secure with Travis Benjamin catching it and being decisive, because sometimes it felt like Ayuk was a little indecisive. That might be something he can improve on, but I like how we've put Travis Benjamin on punt return. I think he did a nice job against the Packers.
Yeah, I don't want to go off the path here, but since you mentioned Eric Ayuk, even last Packers game, I think we had to burn a timeout because Ayuk wasn't lining up correctly.
Yeah. I mean,
this not the first time he did that. Not the first time he did that during the season. He still seems like, I mean, he's a very good athlete, but there are sometimes I don't know, he's lagging behind. Hope that he will improve that next year or maybe years to come. But right now, there are some certain situations that he's doing stuff that, what you call, coach killers, that coach just want to take you out to the sideline and just punch you hard. That if I was the coach, sometimes I would do that. I mean, coaches do that, right? I mean, you would have played sports because coaches used to do that, but you can't do that anymore because you have the social media, the parents are there, they are, I mean, taking tapes.
I had my mouthpiece ripped off my face mask and then thrown in the dirt and stepped on. And then I was told, put it back in. And I went to go wipe it off. And he's like, no, put it back in. You know, I mean, it's, you know, football, man.
I mean, any sport. I mean, even I have, okay, that's a different topic, but that's about Ayuk. So I hope he won't do the same mistakes in the game.